Hello and welcome to episode 164 of The Pilgrimage on FM23. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got two games for you. I'm going to show you the second leg of our Champions League game tie against Atletico Madrid. I'll then play Stoke in the FA Cup off camera, and I'll bring you back for the Premier League game away to Manchester City. So let's get straight into it, and the team to face Atletico Madrid is coming up next. Okay, here is the team for the Atletico Madrid game, and it is Falcao in goal, back four of Comey, Talbot, Satilmis and Regis, Boyle at the base of midfield, Alonso and Lopez ahead of him, Barre on the left, Bidner on the right, Shevchik up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is wanting to emphasise the importance of home form. I'm going to disagree with him this time. I am going to pump the fists and say that we owe Atletico Madrid, after what happened in the last match, go and get revenge. And that seems to have gone down rather well with most of them. So let's get into the tunnel for our tunnel interview. Am I hopeful of a performance? It's always important to play well, and it's no different today. How important is Xavier Falcao to Newcastle's chances of success? Couldn't ask for a better player. Matteo Torrin comes into this match in great goal scoring form. Do you have a plan to stop him? He's a fine player, but I have fine players too. So let's get into the action and see if we can turn this around. As we know, we need a 2-goal margin of victory just to take it to extra time. So we can certainly not afford to mess about in this one. Talbot cleans up at the back there, finds Comey. Alonso to Boyle to Satilmis, plays it to Regis, infield to Boyle, Lopez to Bidner, who goes for the ball over the top. Shevchik's in, and the keeper's made a save. So we get the corner out of it, and it'll be an in-swinger, right-footed from Boyle. Can we make the most of the opportunity? It's headed away. Barre picks up the loose ball, plays it into Boyle, back to Comey, and the highlight comes to an end. I think we need to demand more here. I know there's only 7 minutes gone, but we need an early goal to put them under some pressure and to get ourselves in with a shout of turning this around. It's not happening so far. Boyle's ball forward is intercepted by Canate, and they're playing their way out. Canate manages to get it to a teammate, but we've won it back through Bidner, who slides it into Shevchik. He's put it in the back of the net. This is going to be questioned for offside, and it's very, very tight indeed. It could go either way, this one. The goal's given. It is 1-0 to Newcastle on the night. 2-1 now on aggregate. We're back in with a shout, but we need another goal just to draw level. And it's Barre's corner, headed away. Boyle plays it to Barre, into the area, back to Regis, who shoots, and the keeper spills it and gets it at the second time of asking. We've definitely got them rattled, but can we take advantage and get another goal? So question is, what changes at half time? I'm not sure yet. So show them what you're all about in the second half, and let's make some changes. Let's get the anxious Alonso off and bring on Quiroga. Beyond that, I'm not going to change anything at the moment. So let's start the second half and let's demand more and see if we can get a second goal to put us back on level terms on aggregate. Shevchik's tiring rapidly. He's not going to see the game out. So we need to have a look at what options we've got available. It's going to have to be Lucas Barre going up front. Shevchik for Wagstaff. And confirm that. So let's see Comey now to Quiroga. Comey again. Forward for Wagstaff on the left. Plays it in. Barre on to Lopez, who knocks it into the net at the back post. And this is not even being reviewed. This is Newcastle United 2, Atletico Madrid 0. The scores are level on aggregate. We've still got 25 minutes to try and find a winner. Boyle's picked up an injury, so we'll bring on Zerbrig in defensive midfield. And with 15 or just less than 15 to go, we've got 2 subs remaining. We'll take Regis off and bring on Marais, and we will take Bidner off and bring on Francesco, and we'll confirm that. And we've got less than 7 minutes to find a third and decisive goal. Surely it would be decisive now if there was a goal in this match. It's not come, and it's gone to extra time. So let's get into the dressing room. We're going to need 1 goal. We're capable of getting it. Have we got a useful substitution on the bench that we could make? Yeah, we'll take Comey off and bring Benyon on to strengthen the defence. So that's our 6th and final substitution. Start the extra time. And let's see if we can manage to get another goal to win the match overall. As Canate plays it forward. Veloso beaten to it. Francesco to Marais. Finds Satilmis. Talbot into Quiroga, all the way back to Falcao in goal. He finds Talbot. Quiroga goes back to the keeper again. They've got his number at the moment. Quiroga is definitely a marked man as it stands, but he does find Wagstaff this time, who gives the ball away. Brilliant. I am, of course, being sarcastic there, but Talbot's won it back. Barre plays it in for Wagstaff, who's got a lot of work to do, shoots, and it's well wide. So first big chance of extra time goes begging. Let's demand more and see if we can find a way through. So we are moments away from half time, and there it is. So hopefully we'll recover a tiny bit of energy. Ready for the final 15 minutes, and we're underway. We can't make any further changes, so these are the boys that are going to have to finish the job. And Oscar Lopez has picked up an injury, less than ideal. We'll sacrifice our defensive midfield and move Zerbrug forward. So we'll confirm that. So we're down to 10 men through no fault of our own. Can we hold out and get to penalties? Looks like we will. And there we do. So we'll pick our penalty takers. And I'm going to go with Barre first. And Wagstaff second. Our 2 best penalty takers. And then after that we'll sort by composure. So Talbot third, Zerbrug fourth, and Francesco fifth, Benyon sixth, Quiroga 7th. Marais 8th. Wagstaff's already taking one, so Falcao will go 9th. And Sir Tilmis will go 10th. Okay, let's get the penalties underway. So I expect you to win the shootout, and let's get out there and do it. So who's up first? It's Veloso for Atletico, and he blasts it straight down the middle and into the back of the net. Barre steps up for Newcastle United and scores 1-1. It's Joffre for Atletico Madrid. He does score, but the keeper got something on it. Wagstaff steps up for Newcastle United now. And keeper goes the right way, doesn't get there. That's 2-2. Barrosi for Atletico Madrid with their third penalty. And keeper goes the right way but doesn't get there. 3-2 Atletico. So Talbot is our third penalty taker. Can he keep the scores level? No. We go behind. Suarez steps up for Atletico with a chance to put them 4-2 up. And his is saved. So we've got a chance to level it. Zerbrugg steps up and scores confidently. So it is now effectively sudden death, with this being the fifth penalty. Schnellbacher for Atletico Madrid. He's skied his penalty, and we've got this one for the win. So can we step up to the mark? And can Francesco put us through to the next round? Francesco for the win. He rolls it into the back of the net, and Newcastle United progress 4-3 on penalties. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, well, since the last match, we've had the draw for the next stage of the Champions League and the draw for the FA Cup. And we drew Manchester City in both. So we're going to be seeing an awful lot of them. So instead of the league game, I'm going to show you the first leg of our Champions League tie with them first. So let's get straight into it. And the team for this one is Falcao in goal, back four of Benyon, Sir Tilmis, Talbot and Regis, Zerbrugg at the base of midfield, Alonso and Quiroga ahead of him, Barre on the left, Bidner on the right, Shevchik up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well, my assistant is recommending emphasising the importance of home form. I'm going to disagree with him this time, actually. I'm going to point the finger and I'm going to say this is the first of back-to-back matches against Man City. We need to show them what we're about. We're playing them 4 times in 5 games. So let's show them what we're about, and let's get into the tunnel for our tunnel interview. How do you approach this match with both teams in good form? Big challenge, hopefully one we're up for. We like to play with positivity, make sure we're giving ourselves the best chance to win. Can we expect an attacking focus? We'll certainly be hoping to wrestle the upper hand early on. So let's get into the match and see if we can do just that. And obviously this time it won't stand a chance of going to extra time, with it being the first leg of a 2-legged knockout. So let's see if we can put ourselves in a position to go through in the second leg, which will of course be away from home. So Fernandes for Manchester City. and they play it in. It's cleared off the line, and Alonso keeps it in play, so we can build an attack from the halfway line. It's played forward. Gallinucci heads away, but Barre wins his header, and it's cleared out, and the highlight ends. Falcao now to Talbot. Forward for Quiroga, who is dispossessed. Gordeev finds Hernandez. Couto plays it back to Hernandez, who finds the back of the net. And Noé Hernandez makes it Newcastle United 0, Manchester City 1. This is not ideal. So let's demand more. And let's see if we can get back into it in the first half. Flores plays it forward for Gordeev. He's forced back to Danny. Finds Flores to Lodo. Gouveia to Hernandez to Fernandez. And Hernandez finishes off a beautiful move to put Manchester City 2-0 ahead. And we're as good as out of the tie already. 15 minutes gone in the home leg. 2-0 down. And it's all over basically. Alonso to Zerbrug though. Talbot into Quiroga. Bidner. Diagonal ball for Barre. Gives the ball away. Gallinucci to Gouveia. Fernandez finds Couto. Plays it back to Gallinucci. Gouveia into Hernandez. Dispossessed. Quiroga to Shevchik into Bidner, who shoots and finds the back of the net. And it is Newcastle 1, Manchester City 2. Still an awful lot of work to do to give ourselves even a sniff in the second leg. And we need to make sure that we get another goal in this game just to give ourselves a prayer in the second leg. We've got a free kick. Quiroga bends it into the area. It's headed away. Zerbrug to Talbot. Clipped in. Shevchik heads wide. And the highlight will come to an end. And if we could get another goal in the first half, that would be preferential, obviously. Alonso back to Falcao though. Satilmis into Alonso. Zerbrug to Talbot. Zerbrug to Satilmis. Back to Talbot, who finds Benyon. Satilmis into Alonso. Satilmis goes for the long ball this time. Shevchik finds Quiroga, who gives the ball away. It's one back though. Alonso to Quiroga. Plays it into Barre. And it loops over the bar for a corner. We were so close to an equaliser there. Barre with the in-swinging left-footed corner, headed away. Zerbrug to Shevchik. Zerbrug to Satilmis. Benyon to Alonso, and the highlight comes to an end. Can we at least get to half-time at 2-1 and give ourselves something to fight for in the second half? And we should do. But Fernandez finds Gouveia. Fernandez back to Gallinucci. Hernandez gives it straight to Regis, who plays it forward. Shevchik is in the area and he's been fouled there. That's a penalty all day long. No need for any kind of VAR on this one. I'm hoping it'll be Shevchik on the spot kick. It's given. And it's not. It's Barre. He does find the back of the net though, and it is 2-2. So we are back on level terms. And that's the half-time whistle. So we go in level, having been 2-0 down. So we've got to be happy with how it's gone in the latter part of the first half. Time for everyone to dig in and give everything you've got. And let's see, can we help them with half-time substitutions? Yeah, we can. Regis for Marais. Alonso needs to come off. So we'll bring Zerbrug forward. We'll take Alonso off and bring on Martos. And for my third and final change, we'll take off Lucas Barre and bring on Ben Wagstaff. So let's get out there for the second half and see if we can complete the turnaround and go to Manchester with a lead. So Wagstaff gives it away. Couto to Gallinucci. Finds Flores. Plays it into Loddo. Couto to Gouveia. Finds Fernandez on the right for Manchester City. Shoots, but it's straight at Falcao, who makes a comfortable save, and the highlight comes to an end. So we'll demand more. And let's see if we can somehow manage to wrestle the initiative. It is a really even game, so 2-2 seems about fair at the moment. But if we could get a decisive third goal, that would be ideal. I'm going to take Bidner off and bring on Lapsevich. I'm going to swap him with Shevchik. So once this highlight is over, we'll make that swap. Bidner goes round the outside, clips it in, it's cleared. Gouveia dispossessed. Bidner to Marais on the right. Martos clips it into Bidner, who flashes it over the crossbar. That makes the substitution. So let's get Lapsevich on, or Lapsevich up front, Shevchik out on the right wing, and let's see if we can do anything with that. We've got one more change available, I think. So we'll go Benyon for Comey. We may have another one available, I don't know. We haven't. But that is full time. Newcastle United 2, Manchester City 2. I'll be back in a moment to show you the Premier League table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the Premier League table, and we are in second place in that table with 63 points from 29 league games. One game more played than Tottenham Hotspur, who lead us by 3 points. So let's take a look now at what is coming up on the next episode, and I've hinted at it already, but I'm going to bring you straight back. I'll show you the Premier League game away to Manchester City, and then the second leg of our Champions League tie with the same opponents. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.